No, I don't think so. It's never once been me. In all my time of casting Chinese Dota, has never once been me. And I used to check. I used to do that. Well, it was like the command where you could see everybody who loaded in.
Are you the checker?
I used to check. I used to be like, am I loading in? Am I okay?
Try question mark? Yes.
Try question mark. He was also like, this guy B-Cop's not loading in. What the hell?
Yeah.
Couldn't
I
believe it.
think it's working this time.
I don't know. Now players connecting. Can we get to the draft? We'll see.
Connect faster. I know it's B-Cop.
All right. See, it's not me. We got in. We got in this time. Now we're in it. We're in it, and we hit the big connect, and we'll find out if these players are gonna end up changing anything. They finally have Lou with the XG by his name, although Old 11 doesn't.
Radiant team ban. Dire team.
That's because it's too old.
Did they not officially
trial?
Add yeah, is Old 11 a trial?
But Lou isn't. That would be weird.
That would be interesting. YBB, by the way, Lou's old team dropped a couple of players. Yeah, so Xtreme has officially added Lou as of
5 seconds remaining.
Like 3 hours ago or something like that.
Is that like a news or what?
I don't know. I guess it's official now, but they haven't added Old 11.
Oh,
I wonder if Old 11 has to get dropped from his old team first. Or maybe he's just alone.
He doesn't have an old team anymore, because otherwise he would have the different tag.
True.
True.
So, band's pretty standard. First pick, Spirit Breaker. Could be for Zeal.
Pretty standard too, though.
Yeah, very standard.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
And then they go Tusk. Tusk has been very standard, it seems like. He's still just like your 4 position. Yeah. Always giving you the control, giving you that early damage.
10 seconds remaining.
It's not something that's really going to fall out of favor.
BKB piercing stun, got a save, got damage amp for Roshan, got terrain, manipulation, you can call it. What more do you need?
Here's a Shadow Demon, that's what you need. Get yourself a Shadow Demon, now you've got disruption in these fights.
Yeah, SD is really good against Spirit Breaker, obviously. You get the Purge, which removes the Bulldoze. You can't ever really Bulldoze anyways. Removes all your damage pretty much because it's so slow. So Charge does no damage, and the Bash. Also, Shadow Demon just got this new Shard. Well, the old Shard, but it's now a separate ability. So you don't need to sacrifice your ultimate to help teammates. Which is good. More is better. EHOME is just picking the broken patch heroes. They're gonna lose. That's how it always happens. The meta hoggers.
Weaver Spirit Breaker.
10 seconds
looks good though. There's a reason these heroes are so good.
Radiant team ban.
Wonder if we see the TA get banned this phase. I was surprised to see it stay open, but at the same time, Dust showing off 2 good games with the Queen of Pain.
Dire team ban.
It definitely screams ban me now.
Yeah, I mean, Quap got, like, the buffs were pretty,
10 seconds
I mean, the nerfs are pretty minor, right? It's like, I think 20 damage on the Sonic Wave, like 15 mana on the Scream. It's not insignificant, but if you get into the mid-game, it's no problem. And that happened to, like, a lot of heroes. They got, like, mini-nerfed or mini-buffed.
Right.
I want to see Ember Spirit. I think Ember being able to one-shot creep waves is pretty awesome to defend towers, to just farm faster. Like in theory, his farming speed should have increased by like 50%. Ish. Maybe 30.
What are you thinking here? Oh, there's the TA ban.
Dire team ban.
And then right into the Morphling ban. So it definitely seems like they're prioritizing different players and different positions. You've got the safe lane being prioritized in the bans of Xtreme, while mid's
They
being
say EHOME
priority.
lives and dies by Shiro. So.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Well, there's still Ember Spirit, that's pretty good. Honestly, all the spirits are pretty good against the draft of EHOME so far.
I was gonna say I would think maybe we see the Shadow Fiend, but it's just not gonna happen. Spirit Breaker, Weaver, already those two heroes feel relatively strong against what Shadow Fiend could do if they have the like one more bit of control.
Yeah. So Tusk Shadow Demon, you're a little bit light on the damage in the early game. So you probably want to pick some damage.
Ooh, Venge. And
Venge?
does that throw Shadow Demon or Tusk in the core role? Or Venge?
Venge didn't get changed, right? Only the shard?
Venge got the shard. It bounces. The magic missile bounces once on an enemy prioritizing heroes.
Yeah, that's it. So they're going to the Void Spirit instead. Very strong hero. They don't have good answers to it. The Tusk, the stun is slow. Should be able to easily escape every time. And Vengeful isn't the best either against Void Spirit. Like, it's interesting pick. Not sure why they picked the Venge. Maybe they want to pick like a carry Tiny.
I speak for the trees.
Dude, carry Tiny right now to the Prophet. You gotta do it. You actually have to do it. Or you just go into the drown range.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm not.
No, I heard it. I can tell.
But yeah, there are quite a lot of choices now for the carry role. PA is pretty good against Prophet. Not the best against Breaker or Void Spirit though. Animation is pretty good.
There's the Ember that you wanted.
Okay, Ember, yeah. Nice. Could be a carry too. Pretty decent against Prophet.
Is Prophet the carry?
It could be. Already off.
10 seconds remaining.
Could be 4 Breaker, 5 Weaver, off Prophet. Then last bit of carry, or it could be carry, Prophet, off Breaker, support Weaver, or they pick the offlane last. Who knows? It's pretty versatile. It's pretty flexible, but they do end up banning the PA. I'm surprised they didn't pick it, to be honest, because PA looked really good. Could be an Ember carry as well. It's probably going to be in the mid.
10 seconds remaining.
A man can dream.
5 seconds remaining.
Dream the dream that never dies. PA getting banned. So, at least to me, it looks like it'll be like 5 Shadow Demon, 4 Tusk, 3 Venge. But I wouldn't mind to see Tusk take over a core role.
Tusk core is so gimmicky, though. Don't like it.
I'm a fan of the gimmicks.
Oh, I know you are.
10 seconds remaining.
That's why you like the draw range.
5 seconds remaining.
I can't work in these conditions. Being made fun of.
Radiant
I never
team
make fun
ban.
of you.
If the Drow Ranger gets picked, you're solo casting.
Okay. Okay.
Just saying.
Are you leaving the room? Yeah.
No, I'll sit here and put the pressure on.
How are you putting pressure on if
10
you're letting me solo
seconds
cast?
remaining.
I don't know. Just my judgment.
Twitch will be like, oh,
5 seconds
finally.
remaining.
Yeah, but that happens normally, so it doesn't matter. TB
True.
banned by EHOME, and let's see what XG will ban.
I am
And the
gonna
Medusa,
go
did they
out
ban
on a limb
Naga?
here and say they're gonna ban a hero.
Naga Siren.
Yes. Or I think actually Xtreme wants to pick Naga Siren. So no, they won't ban it.
Dire team pick.
You think they want to pick up Naga Siren?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, depending on the last pick
Team
now.
pick.
Face the light.
Dawnbreaker.
What is this draft? Wabujidawa.
Okay, so Dawn-
Huh?
10
Pick up.
seconds remaining.
what?
Yeah.
I don't
What's
know.
this draft, man?
5 seconds remaining.
Dawnbreaker 5, Weaver 4, or Dawnbreaker 4?
You may now
Oh,
select
I
your
called the carry
heroes.
tiny before with the bench pick. I did.
No, you didn't.
I so
Okay.
did.
No, you
No. You wind back the tape and you see it right
Safe
there.
lane Weaver. Okay, so off lane Interest Profit, 4 position Spirit Breaker,
Yeah.
and then 3 Venge, 4 Tusk, 5 Shadow Demon. I've said it once and I'll say it again, and by say it once, I say it 1,000 times. I think Xtreme have one of the best, if not the best, Chinese support duos in the game right now. And I would like to see what they do with this Tusk Shadow Demon combo. Old 11 on a very not Old 11 hero, at least from what I've been seeing from him recently. Obviously, we've gone to a patch, so maybe things get a little bit different, but at the same time, I am interested to see what Old 11 brings with this pick.
Yeah. It goes very well with the tiny because for some reason a tree grab at level 15 now gives you like 100 bonus base damage, which the aura is going to amplify by a lot. So I think I had 430 damage or so without any items, like literally 0 items. Not bad. It's a lot of damage. Build up's gonna be the same. You can go Echo into like Silver Edge kind of thing. Your right clicks hurt a lot. Like
Right.
tiny carry right now is in the meta. If you want some free MMR, pick it. If you don't, pick it anyway.
I always like free MMR. So we'll see if I can get the MMR. We'll see if they can win with Tiny. We'll go into game number 1 of Xtreme Gaming against EHOME. And with the earlier shard pickup, you can go into the tree grab with no limit for 15 minutes.
Yeah. No limitations indeed. Only
Free Battle Fury.
your imagination is the limitation.
Free.
I have punching for you.
Tiny coming in.
How do you feel about Tiny?
I
Just
think
as a
Tiny's very
hero
strong.
in general.
30
As a
seconds to
carry,
battle.
Tiny right now is super strong.
With his voice lines and everything.
Oh, I like him. Yeah, he's cool. I've been playing him a lot. He has a nice voice. The only thing I don't like is that he's 0 agi.
Right. Okay. We'll
you
see how this
think
goes with
The
Lou.
battle
They
begins.
nerfed Centaurs and Earth Spirit strength gain, so the new hero is at the highest now. The highest strength gain.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Did they do it on purpose to make the hero have the highest strength game?
Yeah, because Centaur was above him, and so was Earth Spirit, but they both got nerfed.
I guess so. He is pretty big. It would make sense, right?
Wait, oh, they changed the bounty rune locations actually. I just noticed that.
Yep. Now, no longer in the triangle. Just
What
in
is the other
normal
spot called?
What do you mean?
Square.
Just the other jungle? I have no idea.
The rectangle.
Oh, tank eating some early damage from ZZQ and this Celestial Hammer. But they've got the magic missile. They have the tag team. They're going to try and put some damage out onto this Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker has been in captain's mode for a while, but it does feel like this hero has been kind of nerfed to the ground at times.
It's still one of the best banners in the game, though. So Weaver, Dawnbreaker, I'm expecting them to absolutely crush top lane. I think it should be really simple for them.
Celestial Hammer once again. And the burn on a tank, not too bad. They changed Starbreaker, they changed Celestial Hammer and the Luminosity. So for Celestial Hammer, the fire trail radius and projectile radius increased from 150 to 200. And then you've also got the return impact radius reduced from 250 to 200. And then if we want to go over what she picks up later, we definitely can. Level 2 picking up the Starbreaker. So there's been a lot of changes. The Starbreaker, the mana cost increased, the swipe radius reduced, the smash radius increased, and the damage increased on the swipe, the damage reduced on the smash of it, and the shard granting free movement if you do pick it up.
You pass.
So that's everything there with the Dawnbreaker, which hasn't seen much play, but comes in first day of the patch. So we'll see.
The reading comprehension test has been passed. I'm proud of you.
I do my thing really well with reading comprehension.
Yeah.
That was the one part that I would pass in my English test, reading comprehension.
Did you also have like, or rather, was it in your case also that your first like mother tongue language was the one that you performed at the worst in school?
So English? No, I don't think so.
Whenever I had German class, I was so bad at it. Not because I can't speak the language, but because like you basically don't really learn the language, right? When you do German class, but you learn like how to prepare for like job searches and essays and all that stuff. Very different from actually learning the language.
I guess for me, I took French, so it was a little bit different.
I had French too. I was terrible at French.
Ashmitz comes out of the ZZQ, but they've got themselves the Celestial Hammer and the Starbreaker to get the kill out on Old 11 in the first blood drawn for ZZQ.
Yeah, this lane is absolutely bonkers. I'm not sure how you can beat it with a Venge Tusk. Looks pretty impossible, to be honest.
And the Venge Tusk doesn't exactly feel that great. Yeah, they're already down 1,000 gold.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Never a good sign.
It's not like this combo of DY and Lu with the tiny Shadow Demon is that great either. It doesn't feel that strong. They're just trying to secure Lu's lane, and that's a little bit difficult as well, right?
Yeah, they're going with 0 right now though. 4 poison stacks. If we can get one more.
They don't actually get it. Meanwhile, ZZQ going down to tank up in the top lane. We look back over bottom as DY getting chased, trying to throw as much shadow poison as he can. He pops a clarity on DY, but maybe he'd try to get that last stack on Zeal, but didn't end up being fortunate enough. Yeah, Lu just here, just trying to farm is 21-9 for Zeal, and there's something a little bit different from Zeal because we've seen Zeal struggle with some of these heroes at times. It feels like his lane gets sacked more often than not. Overall,
Very true. Definitely the player they usually help out the least.
Paparazzi gonna TP back over, and TP back home and then come back over with the Remnant as he's hit that level 6. The Void Spirit not there yet. So 7E getting beat by Paparazzi right now, which has been the constant for Extreme Gaming, where Paparazzi has won these mid matchups more often than not. And DY getting chased here by this Spirit Breaker. So DY just throwing out the Shadow Poison. Charge comes out again. They're bringing the Treants over, but he's got the Disruption. And Zeal TP's forward, trying to get the damage out, but now they'll just leave.
Shiro, though, continuing to just free farm. Zeal is also farming very comfortably. But actually, Shadow Demon is only 400 net worth. I haven't seen that in a long time. That's below starting net worth.
That feels really bad. A lot of consumables.
Yeah.
And look at his inventory right now. It's just sentries and whatnot. Sentries, mangoes, fairy fires, and all that. They're going for Shiro. They should be able to get the kill up top.
Whoa,
11
what?
with the help from the ice shards. They caught him with the shards in the Shikuchi. They had the sentry down and got that kill.
That's a big blunder by Shirash. It's not supposed to happen. And that death is actually gonna bring Venge back to the game very comfortably now as well. And what was once 1k lead, now doesn't look so bad anymore.
And they're pulling it back after what looked to be a little bit unstable from Extreme Gaming in some areas. They dropped down the sentry. They'll take out the Radiant one in the top lane. Meanwhile, mid again, you do see that Paparazzi has the level lead on 7E.
Quite a
11
big
in
one,
trouble.
too.
They're going to TP back tank, but Old 11 not looking long for this world.
Dire structures are fortified.
Can't get the snowball save. Now looks over at ZZQ. They've got the glyph used on the creeps. Tank looking for some pings while the ult comes out from Zeal. Zeal TP's top, and now the shards. Ooh, that might keep Tank alive. Gets into the
What a
trees,
moment.
tries to avoid ZZQ, but walks right into him, and, well, eventually will get found out, and Shiro does secure the double kill.
Yeah, they're
And the tower.
profit rotations.
Radiant's
That's why the
top
hero is so
tower
powerful.
has fallen.
They get a very easy tower. When do you think we're gonna see Paparazzi try and rotate, if at all?
Yeah, you'd think he might.
Is under attack.
At least for the moment, Paparazzi throwing another remnant back towards mid and backing off the lane. He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's-
walk all the way home too.
Yeah, he wants to have his TP ready.
Radiant's
Wants to
courier
make sure they can
has
help
been
us tiny, worst case.
So just 7 more minutes until you can grab that shard as the tiny. And, you know, Echo Saber with the shard might be nice. They've got the 8th remnant down as well as the dissimilate. They'll pull him up into the snowball. So now the magic missile to follow it up. They get the kill into 70. They look over at Shiro, who will time lapse away. DY still falls. Shiro, though, in some trouble. Charge comes out from Planet. They've got the swap. They look for the stun. They don't have it. Now Shiro, sleight of fist. Remnant not going to keep up with this Weaver, who does elude the rest of Extreme Gaming. That opens up Lou's lane a little bit. He did lose that courier, though, so that doesn't feel all too great. And that being said, though, he's starting to make a climb and is sitting 3rd in the net worth.
Yeah, so he's gonna be going for that Echo Saber build. Probably just into the Silver Edge or Shadowblade BKB. It's usually one of the two.
Does he go Echo Saber, Shard, Shadowblade, BKB? Or,
Probably, yeah.
yeah.
Depending on how his farm is.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Looking
attack.
okay right now. Paparazzi,
Radiant
he's sitting
structures
3rd in the
are
net worth.
fortified.
He's doing all right. He's going into the Maelstrom after the phase boots.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So it does feel as though Paparazzi wants to kind of maybe open up some space here for Lou, as well as output the damage and control the
Dire's
tempo.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's very
Charge
hard for
well
the guys to
placed.
kill them.
ZZQ caught by the magic missile and eventually will go down.
Goodbye. Yeah, the Dire Draft has a very hard time actually killing the Ember Spirit until Void Spirit gets the Heal Scepter to set up, or the Orchid, which is
Radiant's bottom tower
not
is
that
under
far
attack.
off.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has
Trading
fallen.
towers? When I say trading, they're not even trading.
Oh, Aether Remnant doesn't actually land on a tank. He gets the snowball out beforehand. Just have Walrus Punch if they wanted to turn around and maybe go for the Void Spirit. Just throwing some Shadow Poison their way. 70, now 3 stacks. Oh, reset them. Just trying to make sure that 70 couldn't get the creeps.
Yeah. SB also just finally reached level 6, so the gank potential is better by quite a bit. But Spirit, Ember Spirit should still not be able to get caught too easily.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
How far is Orchid away? About 700 gold. Once that's up and you get charged by Spirit Breaker, you are in big trouble. Unless you're tiny. Tiny actually can't farm the ancient camp right now. A little bit too strong.
Top lane, Snowball once again. Aether Remnant pulls in Lou, so that'll keep him alive. But the Wrath of Nature comes in. Oh, Avalanche on a 3. Catches them charging. Astral Step looking for tank. Still doesn't kill him. Now they've got the shards as well as the toss into the air. 70 with an Assimilate. Into the trees he'll go. Tank, wow. Standing tall. Does not want to leave. Charge coming out of the Paparazzi. He's already used that slight. Charge will connect. They've got the bash afterwards. Looking for the Nether Strike. Paparazzi trying to Remnant away, but they have the sustained control to get the kill, and they'll take this tier 1 tower over mid.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Orchid, yeah, almost finished here for Zeal. That new build up with the Claymore, Blitz Knuckles, and the Void Stone.
A golden thread.
Yeah, pretty much has it completed now. Dawnbreaker ult.
Yeah, Dawnbreaker ult to try and get this kill on a Lou, and they do secure it. Zeal will get credit for that kill, and all of a sudden, EHOME are up 3,000 gold.
Yeah, making it look very easy, very simple so far.
ZZQ's been spotted. This will be
ZZQ,
a
more like
potential
CCU.
5 position going down, but ZZQ was doing a little bit of damage, and eventually, well, you've got the Demonic Purge on you and all that, so I do kill off this Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, it's gonna be very problematic now, the game for Paparazzi. The Orchid now, and the Yule Scepter to be finished in just 1,000 gold for the Void Spirit. Multiple ways to catch him, and I really want to see EHOME now crank up the pressure.
They can with Zeal, right? Like, he's farming well, he's got this Orchid, they have the global presence, they have mobility.
Yeah, exactly. But they need to make sure that they absolutely abuse that. If they just let them farm away until they get their like safety items, then what's the point?
Zeal just taunting.
Yeah, also trying to go into the Scepter to get the illusion on death. Pretty much obviously every time from an offlane Venge. Paparazzi almost done with the Maelstrom now.
Does he just go Ag Shard?
Roots and run.
Who?
The Venge.
Oh, Shard? I don't actually know how good the Shard is, like the bouncing magic missile. I don't know if it's better than prioritizing like some auras, perhaps.
The double stun would be okay, right? I guess.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
A rolling stone.
Especially with the 15 talent.
ZZQ with the Walrus Punch. Charge coming out. They're looking to get the kill on the ZZQ, but... Ooh, Paparazzi caught in a bad spot. Remnant away, but not going to be enough. Zeal still gets credit for the kill. DY now caught. He'll disrupt himself. ZZQ tipping Paparazzi. Okay. Man. Always a cool moment when you're able to just tip someone as very profound as Paparazzi. His planet goes down, but they've got 70. They have the help coming out from ZZQ. He's coming through with the ulti. And Shiro He's here to try and help, but there's the swap. The swap that doesn't do much at the moment, but they finally have themselves the magic missile with the avalanche. They get the kill here onto the Weaver, and they do, but they lose Old 11. The snowball out on his ZZQ. Axes himself trying to use that pig pull to get away, but won't be able to do so. Paparazzi comes back into the fight looking over at 7E tank. Doesn't have a Walrus Punch to work with. That's on cooldown, so they do turn that around a little bit and grab themselves a significant chunk of gold, too.
Seeds of fortune.
Yeah, still Flock can go behind though. And Tiny really needs to get into his next item first before he starts to deal a significant amount of damage. But I can already see he's hitting for 300 with just an Echo Saber.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of damage.
Disruption and the sight of Searing Chains coming through out onto 7E.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He, at least on the Tiny, is just saving him for the Shadow Blade at the moment. He didn't end up going into the Shard, having it available at 15 minutes. But
yeah.
I guess it's not entirely needed just yet.
Nah, you also want to get the Shadow Blade just to be able to like solo pick up around the map, be a threat. You know, as soon as you have Shadow Blade, enemy needs to invest into more sentry wards. You just create this like invisible threat.
Of the wood.
Where's Zeal at right now? He's going into the Ags. He's got Shard.
So he's going into the Entangle ult. Okay, interesting. Shiro's looking for Lincolns himself.
Charge out on Old 11. Old 11 just 550 gold away from the Ags.
And that is a massive pickup for the bench.
A lot invested in it.
Yeah, but it just makes the hero so much better. Like, you practically don't care about dying.
That's when you really start to rack up the deaths. Shadow Demon's net worth has not gone up much. A GPM of 179.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He didn't have the best game, didn't really get any space either. And he didn't max out Shadow Poison to begin with. So of course, that slows down the farm even more. And Old 11... Axe done.
So he'll
Now he's
have
gonna
that
play very
flying out,
suicidal.
but we'll see how this works with the rest of the team. They're getting pressured. Shiro coming around the back. If he's able to kill that,
Oh, you can't do the cool. Oh!
Radiant structures.
they would have been able to take the Ags away, but instead they haven't done so. They're going to TP in tank. They're going to look over to maybe try and catch somebody. The shards. Ooh, perfect on Shiro. And who will time lapse?
Where's Shiro time us into the tower?
Meanwhile, ZZQ going down, and he's going to time lapse out of the tower.
Massive
Because Shiro
mistake.
took over at Planet. Yeah, it's a huge mistake that cost them the life of 2. And then a third was ZZQ dying top. And Woo, getting the kill on a Zeal. Ah, Paparazzi giving the tip right on back to ZZQ.
And that's the power of Tiny. It was a full HP Prophet with 1600 health. Instantly killed. And now he's gonna move onwards to the tower. Probably just gonna 2-hit the creep wave if he wants to. No, to the neutrals instead. But yeah, now it's time to go into the shard. And once you have the shard, you can go in either to the Silver Edge or into the BKB.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What would you prefer?
I think you just go Silver Edge, to be honest. BKB doesn't look super good. Like, yeah, it's really not that good. You still need it eventually, but maybe not right away. Wait, I hope he goes into the shard, because the shard just makes Tiny so much stronger.
Smoke up here from EHOME. Not certain what they expect to find at the moment, especially with what feels to be a power spike here for Xtreme. We've got Zeal bottom, who went off of what he was building, going now into... He was going for the Ags, now going into the BKB.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, I think you need it to be able to even team fight. Oh, they're smoking in. Oh,
Revenge,
could
by
get
the
swapped
way,
off.
going for the shard. They got the tier 2 over bottom. They secure it, but they find Zeal. Searing Chains is out. They get the kill. Oh, Shiro now in trouble. Sentry's down. They've got the disruption. Tossed over. Time-lapse back. He's going to go the opposite direction, trying to get out now. But Paparazzi, he does have Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, as well as a Remnant trying to keep up. Spots Shiro, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. There's the shards right onto Shiro with the snowball following it up. They toss the Venge right on top of him. And Wu will get the kill onto Shiro. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet trying to use those trees to push in the tier 3 in the bot lane. So 15-9, but still a 2K lead here for the side of EHOME. Lu, though, breaks the threshold and gets to top of the net worth.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like EHOME is in much control right now. Oh, Stephanie, if you guys call, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, he is.
Oh no, he doesn't have
dead.
the tree. No tree. The tree's like literally half the damage of Tiny. If you don't have that, no damage.
Now he's got Silver Edge, but he's very close to getting the shard.
Yeah, that one is super important.
Shard picked up for the Venge, so now you got that magic missile that bounces.
Zeal, gotta be careful. There's a sentry there, but it might not be able to see if he goes from the left. Oh, he's just dead.
Swap. And there's the attack, and they have the damage to get the kill. Using the Fey Grenade in that onslaught. DCQ going bottom, and they're looking to get the Tusk. There's 3 heroes combining to get a kill on a tank. But using that long cooldown Solar Guardian to help get that kill.
I want to see Tiny hit the tower. I want to see if it's still as absurd as it was before. I get the chance to see it now. It's still pretty absurd.
Oh my god. Just chunked the tower. Left it with 2 health.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
You should get more gold the more you overkill a tower.
No.
Why not?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Such a random amount of gold.
Yeah. Do it. Look at Tiny's
Rain
damage.
Rush.
He's sitting for 550 right now. 560 even. And we are 23 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and his attack speed isn't even that bad.
No, it's really not.
Definitely feels like a tiny patch.
Here it is.
Especially
And that's why I
with
picked the
Shard
Venge to
being-
amplify all the damage.
Yeah.
Like the Venge gives him how much damage right now? Like 90? More than that, like 100 something. 120.
Dire's middle
Axe
tower
next for the Ember.
Look at that tower.
Boom. Boom. Bing bang.
Dire's structures
Boom.
are fortified. Dire's middle
And he
tower.
doesn't
now
really
just
care
wait.
about getting by the tower either. Yeah, he's just going to step up in a second anyway.
Dire's middle
Has it. Aether Remnant. They've got the dust. They'll have the charge. They're trying to go in under Lou, but the damage. Oh, man. Toss up into the air. The Solar Guardian's going to come out, but it's not going to be in time. 70s, EZQ, and Planet are all going to die. The buyback come out from the Dawnbreaker as well as this Void Spirit. They're trying to get the kill here onto the Tusk. They'll take out Tank. Tank gone. Aether Remnant lands onto the Shadow Demon. They'll find DY. Both supports it. Yep. Look at the Weaver. Oh, ultra kill for Lou. Oh my god. He got the kill with the cleave and the damage. Old 11 moving in to get the kill to Zeal, and they've got Paparazzi in their sights, but can they get the kill here out onto this Ember? With the shard, the magic missile hits on his EZQ as well as Planet the Sleight of Fist to avoid the charge coming in, but they finally get the kill on Paparazzi as well as Old 11. They will take out the entire side of Xtreme, but it did cost them 4 buybacks after they got fully team wiped.
Yeah,
So
look at
a
the
white for a
Roshan.
white.
Perhaps it's not worth it obviously, but I think at the Roshan's like a good consolation prize. There's just too much damage coming out from the Tiny. Like he's just 2-3 shotting those heroes, and it's only gonna get worse. Like there's someone needs to scale to the later phases. Oh, take out this Roshan too.
Oh man.
Shiro's blocked.
Tank with the
Bash
dust. Charge coming in.
Still hitting Roche.
Planet taking some damage. Snowball comes down. They pop the Lincolns. They've got the Walrus Punch as well as the swap coming up from Old 11. They're trying to steal.
Push
The
the Roche,
time
push the
Planet
Roche,
goes down. Zeal takes out DY and Roche goes down. The Aegis is denied. What? It's denied by Zeal. Old 11's gonna die here. ZZQ goes down. They'll get the kill on the Venge Illusion, but they deny the Aegis.
Is under attack.
Yeah, the Treants deny. How can Treants deny it, but you don't pick it up? Like, something was really off there. Like, you have to be able to pick that up faster than Treants can right-click it, surely.
Oh, let's take a look at this replay. Long drawn out bunch of events here.
And I look at the Roshan after it dies. Like, they were so slow in picking it up. Look at this.
Tusk
Now.
is stunned and he dies, and then Old 11 is boxed out, I believe, via the shards that were put down.
Yeah, potentially. But whatever it was an unfortunate event of the series, because if they get the Aegis there on the bench, the fight goes completely differently too. Like, they probably just disengage, to be honest. And then eventually the Aegis is gonna be like, yep, what do you guys want from me?
I guess that's true, but it still feels like Xtreme Gaming, with the fact that they didn't buy back on as many heroes, have a clear route to taking a massive advantage in this game, right?
Yeah, I'd agree. I think at this point it's about outlasting them, because the longer the game goes, the weaker Tiny gets. Well, I say that, but he has the Venge Aura too.
Yeah, he's got the Vendor. He's going into the BKB. Like, where does his timing start to run out? Doesn't feel like it's going to be that soon.
Oh, well, I say the later the game goes, I'm talking more about like 50, 60 minutes. But even then, with the new neutral items and stuff, I actually really can't gauge his range of time. Look at him. He's hitting for 570 damage. It's ridiculous. He doesn't even have a neutral item
574 is
yet.
nuts. He had Blast Rig for a split second.
Yeah, but that's terrible.
What's he bringing
You
out?
want
He's bringing out
damage.
the Planet Paladin Sword.
I think the best item he can find tier 3 is probably Mindbreaker. Oh no, Titan Sliver actually, sorry. Because it gives you 20% base damage. Let's see if he finds a Titan Sliver. He finds a
That's
Mindbreaker.
Mindbreaker.
But he has a Paladin Sword already, so...
Was that the last one?
No, we have one more chance. Titan Sliver is by far the best tiny item. It's gonna give him 90 damage.
Yeesh.
Plus the Venge Aura, it's like another 130 damage. So he gets just plus 210. Alright, got a BKB now too.
It's a lot of damage.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, look at his damage right now.
Smoke by 3 on Xtreme. And they get the Enchanted Quiver. Both sides ending with that.
Unlucky. Wow, what can you do?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Or swap into Shadowblade. It's very hard to kill a Spirit Breaker with dust. Because Bulldoze just makes it so that dust wears off in like 3 seconds. You don't have a whole lot of time to kill anything.
Right. Tiny, man, disassembled the Echo Saber. He's going to go back into that and then finish off a Moon Shard. And probably replace the Soul Ring with it, right? Actually, I guess you could keep the Soul Ring and eat the Moon Shard, but I always feel like you lose a lot of value so quickly when you build it, then immediately eat it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. We're back to the Echo Saber again.
Yeah.
What's all that I'm going for? Yeah, he's just going for auras. I did a lot.
Void Spirit getting the Tome. I assume
Yeah.
he's trying to get to 20 as quickly as possible. Get the talent, get that experience.
Yeah, it's going to the shot as well. Has it now? Alright, Soul Caress is a good pickup for the Prophet. At least it will safeguard his team a little bit. But Void Spirit is actually incredibly poor.
The Void Spirit is very far behind Paparazzi. Take a quick tier 2 top.
Dire's top tower
Remnant
has
searching, Remnant looking. They've got this Ag, so that upgrade on the Fire Remnant definitely
fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
a problem here for EHOME. Charge coming out on the old 11. They're going to commit to this? Feels a little potentially desperate coming around the back like this, but they're going to hit and look for the tusk. They've got tank. They've caught him, but the swap comes out. They've got the BKBB Popeye Lou. They go to the Solar Guardian. Nether Strike through out on the tank. The Walrus Punch is there. He's got the Magic Missile as well as the Snowball to survive this. Meanwhile, Lou looking for his opening in. They still haven't gotten the kill just yet on a tank. They finally take out Old 11, but Old 11 has the second life with the help of the Axe. They look over at Shiro, who's been dusted. The Remnant forward looking for something, but they finally get the kill on a tank. They lose Shiro. They lose Planet. 2 heroes dead. They'll buy back on tank. Dissimulate. 70 pops the Lincolns, and now they've got the root. Searing Chain Snowball out. They get the kill on a 70. They'll take out 3, and like I said, they had used their buybacks in a fight not too long ago, and they do not have buyback. They're dead for a long time.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Yeah,
top
we all know
tower
what Tiny
has
does
fallen.
to
Goes straight to your
expose
force.
bases. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
Doing the
attack.
damage, 600. Bye-bye buildings.
Dire's
Honestly, they just have to tap out. There's nothing I can do.
They finally have buyback available on the Spare Breaker, but they end up losing Seals so quickly. Snowball coming around. Planet gets hit with that. The shards are perfect, and they've got themselves the kill. Paparazzi getting a double kill, and they're going to just call GG. Xtreme will take game number 1. That was really well done by Xtreme Gaming. I think they definitely knew what they needed to do to finish the game. And they took this fight that, they had the buyback available on the Tusk, and at the end of the day, they had the tools necessary to just get the victory. And like you said, the damage on Tiny is just ridiculous, where he just rips through the buildings and finishes the game just like that.
Yeah.
That was great.
I'm a little bit surprised that EHOME wasn't. I guess that's what a new patch can do to you, right? That EHOME wasn't aware that the Tiny could come out. As soon as I saw that Venge, I was like, Tiny's potentially a problem. And then they picked the Nature's Prophet even into it, and Tiny eats Prophet for breakfast. Like, the lane is a little bit rough, but after the laning phase, it's super easy for the Tiny, as we have seen here as well. You get all this bonus armor, they have no damage to deal with you, and you have an abundance of it.
Yeah, it was a lot of damage that was just overwhelming at some point, and Lou was able to do